Good afternoon and welcome to the presentation from the Board of Directors of GEM4ME Group, which was hosted on Friday, April the 3rd of 2020. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of all the speakers today. Valery Ostrikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and today we have a conference during which we will discuss what options we currently have today and our future notions, upcoming releases, and much more. Based on the recent events all over the world, I would like to begin today's conference with an introduction discussing the issue. It is of no question that the situation is of much strain on everyone, and yet there are two types of reactions. First one being that people fall into a state of panic and stop doing anything, and those who see any crisis as the best possible time to accomplish certain notions that would otherwise be very hard to accomplish when everything is normal. We are creating a global GEM4ME platform that will connect merchants with consumers and will allow them to effectively communicate with one another. The platform will allow to receive a large amount of information regarding the required products and services, reviews and ratings, all in one place, which is very convenient and will save lots of valuable time. As the result, it will drastically increase the value of our MarketSpace platform as well. And we are building an ecosystem, and when such ecosystems are purchased, it is not the IT code that is in its foundation that is being purchased, but rather the users with their information and their behavioral patterns. User information is very expensive, while we are developing a platform with a wide range of functionalities which are essential for a large amount of users, which leads to the services and products becoming less pricey, which also leads to more new users, a snowball effect of some sort. Additionally, all of these users exhibit their own individual behavioral patterns which are very valuable and only continue to increase in value. The application will be sold not at a certain time, but rather when the whole platform achieves a certain amount of users, services, and its completion. Moreover, this graph depicts a bright tendency of today and the nearest future. It depicts the estimated value of a barrel of oil and the cost of attracting one user through CAP in dollars. The cost of one barrel of oil is growing slowly, yet the cost of one new user is growing much faster and fluctuates between $30 to $110 over the rate, of course, of last few years. While the price of bringing one new user over CPA, which is cost per action, ranges between $10 to $250 for a paying user in various industries. Moreover, oil is not endless. Its volumes are continuously decreasing while user bases are growing. Success will come to those who have the largest amount of users and big data regarding their behavioral patterns. In general, this trend depicts that investing in oil is not prospective, while investing in platforms and combining numerous amounts of users which combine various kinds of services is the most prosperous sector of the future economy. Major platforms like Google and Facebook see major growth of this notion, and they offer to sell such users to other platforms and thus create a whole new economy of platforms and users. As of today, the most valuable notions in the world are digital platforms that provide a wide range of services to a large amount of people. These platforms will continue to dominate the world's economy, and currently and even in the upcoming future as well, further digitalizing our daily lives. Moreover, our roadmap also depicts all the technological releases that we'll be implementing to our application over the course of this year, with the second quarter of 2020 receiving group voice calls, video conferences, streaming, and other notions. We met with our developers and discussed the urgent need of these functions currently and are focusing our attention on introducing them shortly. Furthermore, we are also focusing our attention on further development of our MarketSpace commercial platform, with a new version being released shortly. We are not stopping on these notions as there are always new functionalities and capabilities to implement to our platform. Our mission is to unleash a global platform that will unite users from all over the world despite any economic situation, and are working tirelessly to implement and introduce new functionalities that allow for our users to conduct business on our platform and earn, regardless of where they are located in the world. The world will never be the same economically. Given current situation, those who are striving to take on new chances and improve will be triumphant. Our application will offer various functionalities to help such individuals achieve their financial and other goals. In conclusion, it is clear that the current economic situation is not stable. However, the energy that this fear generates is able to feed major and colossal steps ahead, especially given that our project provides all the necessary tools for it. As a result, our project will be triumphant, will be in much demand, and will dominate the sector of the economy that we are currently on. The economy is restructuring itself after the revolution of platforms is currently undergoing. We continue introducing new functionalities and releases and are improving our application further. On this note, I wish everyone great health, lots of accomplishments, and to keep on working hard, as I am now passing the word to Alexander Kachinovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kachinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's continue our conference today with a message from the Board of Directors. In continuance of the topic, I wanted to discuss what we are doing and the new era of opportunities that we are now in. To demonstrate such notion, I've prepared the example of Dow Jones Industrial Index that works with stocks of the largest companies on the New York Stock Exchange. The graph depicted here starts in the early 1980s. While crises and recessions do occur, you can see that today's crisis brought Dow Jones Index down by 37%, while on the other hand, the crisis that happened back in 2007 was much stronger, as back then the index decreased by a half, from 14 to 7,000 points. At the time, there was a lot of commotion, lots of losses and bankruptcies, yet at the same time, life did not stop there and the world did not stop. As you can see here, a few examples of the digital world from back then. The Avito marketplace, which is now worth $4 billion, started back in 2007 when the crisis had just started. Tinkoff, the first and largest digital bank that does not have a single branch, was launched in 2008 amidst the peak of the economic crisis. 2009 was the most difficult year for the economy, and yet during the time, WhatsApp, Viber, and Instagram were all started back then, which are all billion-dollar worth ventures nowadays. And Snapchat was launched in 2010, while its recent IPO of 2017 totaled $25 billion. Consequently, regardless of the toughness of today's situation, life does not stop. New companies start and begin their developments. These changes may throw someone off of their path of development. However, any crisis like such is also an opportunity and a new chance to work even harder and find a way out of such situation, emerging very much victorious. Moreover, today's situation is different from 2008, as everyone has simultaneously switched over to digital notions and are living online, spending practically all of their time living digitally, surrounded by IT products and technology. Furthermore, despite the current situation in the world, Amazon has already gained 100,000 new employees in just April, as it is an online marketplace and is growing amidst this situation. While Zoom, the company that provides group video conferences, has grown from 10 million of daily users in December of 2019 to 200 million daily users nowadays. These examples depict the trend of how digital platforms are only growing amidst the current world situation. Additionally, our product also consists of two parts, the Messenger and a global marketplace. The Messenger portion provides the ability of uninterrupted communication via text, audio, video, streaming, sharing, sending any types of files, and starting your own info channel. And additionally, MarketSpace also offers a simple and free creation of stores for individuals, for one-time sales, for individual entrepreneurs, for small and medium-sized companies, for large companies, and for any country of the world. The world has now changed the most it ever did in such a short period of time, and it will never be the same. Interest towards digital applications and platforms meant for communicating and online commerce will grow rapidly. Consequently, their values will also grow. We are confident that GEM4ME project and MarketSpace will enter the stage of rapid growth and major demand in the nearest time. Moreover, we are introducing numerous new functions to our application that will be used by hundreds of millions of users all over the world, while some will be shareholders of this application. No one had previously offered for you to become a co-owner of Facebook, WeChat, Instagram, Amazon, WhatsApp, Twitter, Viber, or other digital hits of 21st century. Now think carefully about the following. You and your acquaintances still have time to become co-owners of the new global GEM4ME and MarketSpace application. Moreover, the application is already operating and is at the forefront of attention from a large number of people all over the world amidst the era of pandemic and economic crisis. 2020 is the year of comprehensive development of GEM4ME Messenger and MarketSpace, as well as its major promotion throughout the world. We are confident that the value of our platform will increase significantly with the growth of functionality and its geographical prevalence. The question of value is always of importance, although as any venture company we do not have a legal right to announce what our application will be worth, although we can evaluate the market sector that we operate on. These are messengers and there are marketplaces, although there is also a unique niche of messengers with built-in marketplaces where we are operating along with WeChat, although WeChat is limiting to operating strictly within China. Our application, on the other hand, is a global marketplace in order to allow for everyone and anyone to place their products for sale and conduct commercial activity worldwide. Due to the fact that we are developing a marketplace platform in our application, we are transferring to a new sector of the market, for messengers that average at $30 billion to marketplaces where their values reach trillions of dollars. It is evident that we have more ambitious perspectives and future ahead for our application. Such perspectives can be viewed by the examples of Tencent, which owns WeChat. WeChat was valued at $83 billion in 2015 when they just started developing their marketplace on the platform, while today it is valued at approximately $500 billion as they were able to develop a large marketplace on the foundation of their existing messenger. Moreover, another example for our market sector is that eBay Marketplace is currently in negotiation to be potentially purchased by the owner of New York Stock Exchange for $30 billion. We offer for you to participate in a rapidly developing venture project that is currently at the final stages of its development. Join our accounts on social networks, listen to our conferences, view our advertising material, web resources, and online presentations. Organize conference calls for potential investors with your team leaders while being quarantined, and change your future by earning now. We are gladly sharing information about a mobile application that has already been downloaded 12 million times and was valued by an independent auditing company at $263 million in May of 2019. Moreover, its potential value at the time of sale with the foundation of 100 million of users may be a number with 9 zeros at the end. Once again, we would like to note that the fact that our project offers to not only purchase shares, but they also can be earned and multiplied. Share this information with others and help them get their unique opportunity. On the other hand, it is crucial to see that our project has an end point. There are currently 37% of shares of MarketSpace left, the sale of which was launched in May of 2019, and as of today, in April of 2020, 63% of shares has already been sold. There is not that much time that the shares will be available for, while our project can still be joined today. We wish you to see beyond the current crisis and aspire towards future endeavors and achievements. And as a reminder, due to the conditions on the world markets and the currency fluctuations, we have the discount of 10% towards all the packages promotion valid until April 13th, which will help those partners wishing to make a purchase. In conclusion, our project will be triumphant. We will be in much demand and will dominate the sector of the economy that we are currently on. The economy is restructuring itself and the revolution of platforms is currently undergoing. I would like to thank you for your time as we wish you lots of accomplishments, keep up the hard work, and until we meet next time.